Well. Oh yeah, you know what? A save's a good idea. Save's a very good idea.
They say this marsh was once inhabited, until one day everyone disappeared.
Suddenly, they just disappeared.
Hold what manner of beast?
Gosh darn it, Anders. I didn't realize I was walking into the hollows right here. I mean, jeez.
Have you ever thought of returning to Orzammar?
Not sure I can. Technically, I'm a surface dwarf now.
Why technically? You don't know for certain?
It's not like you sent you a letter. Congratulations, you've been ejected from the warrior caste. Sometimes, then I drink more. Shall we go?
Wow, Ogren, you can't hit this thing, can you? Health poultices, skeletons, tattered leather, empty poison bottle, 1 drop would have been enough. The Trail of Love, Bonnie's angry letter. Follow Corin's trail to find Bonnie's surprise. You found the remains of a man named Corin who drank poison after his lover Bonnie left him. A note found in Corin's skeletal hand indicates Bonnie was upset over a trail of riddles. First clue, you are my hen, the mistress of my flock. You nourish my body and tend to my rooster. Corin, is our relationship a joke? Am I a joke to you? What am I supposed to think waking up to this love note? Follow my trail of love, my darling. You are my hen, the mistress of my flock. You nourish my body and tend to my rooster. Really, Corin? I tend to your rooster? That's the most disgusting thing I've heard in my entire life. You said there was a surprise waiting for me. Supposed to follow your trail? Ugh, I despise you. I abhor you, you petty, ill-made wart. You said last week that everything would be different for us. Well, you were right. I'm leaving. With venom and spite, Bonnie. Yikes. How do you go from, like, love to such hate? It's ridiculous.
Looks like the bones of this dragon were scattered by some animal, or something worse.
You found a dragon's bone, suggesting one of the beasts once died in the Black Marsh. Maybe there are other bones around. Yeah, like the giant head.
It shall be done.
You located the dragon's skeleton, but it is still missing 4 bones. Interesting, okay. So now I'm piecing a dragon back together? Do I gotta fight the dragon now?
What is that? It looks like something ghostly. Almost like the Fade.
Guess I can't get up there maybe until I finish putting the dragon together. Oh, this place just got even more awesome. Darkspawn.
Dead. Kristoff's doing, maybe.
That answers that, I suppose. The Darkspawn are definitely here.
Oh, I didn't realize this was part of the main plot, too. You found a slain darkspawn, possibly a sign that Kristoff was here. And a blighted werewolf.
Best be wary.
You don't stand a chance! To battle!
I shall do it.
And all they have is gold. I'm okay with
It has
this.
begun.
Mobbery corpse. No, not another mobbery. I wonder if it's my mobbery. Gosh darn it. Wow, you guys took that one out quick.
Let us end this.
Everyone stun him all at once.
To battle!
Ancient note. The burden of guilt. A merchant in the Black Marsh betrayed several young women in exchange for treasures from the Baroness. Overpowered by guilt, he soon killed himself. The merchant's suicide note contained a map to his hidden cache. They came to me for help, these three maidens of the Black Marsh. They were young, beautiful, vital, everything she desires. They gave me gold, jewels, and family heirlooms. I imagine their mothers and fathers, uncles and brothers pressing those treasures into their hands, enough to ransom a life promised to the Baroness. I agreed to spirit them away from Black Marsh. She learned of it. She appeared the night before. Her eyes were like flat, dull stones. Her hair was stringy and streaked with gray. I saw why she needed these women. I hid them in my wagon. The youngest embraced me before she crawled between the bales of hay. She said, "Make her bless you and watch over you." I drove them to the crossroads where the Baroness's men waited. He took the wagon, and their families never knew. The witch, as good as her word, brought me a chest of gold. She twirled like a little girl, eyes now sparkling. "You've earned every bit, merchant," she told me. The gold was no comfort. I saw their faces in each sovereign, heard their voices in the tinkling of the coins. I couldn't bear it. I buried it all in the deepest part of the marsh. Still, I found no peace. There will be no peace for me until I stand before the Maker.
That went well, thankfully.
So the Baroness used to, or used to be something like that, of like a or not werewolf, but like a vampire? Catgut. Poor Mabry. I miss my Hamlet. No. Destroyed village, mansion courtyard. I wonder if this map just procs something. Ooh, toy horse. Procs something when I go out on the map. Alright, so I can't open that yet either. I guess I have to go into the mansion courtyard. Because I won't be able to go out this way, it looks like.
A hole leading into the Fade.
Studies of the Veil have never been thorough. The Teventers once theorized that the Veil is thin in places that have seen great bloodshed. As the Chantry is so fond of reminding us, the Magisters of the Imperium only once crossed physically into the Fade, the catastrophe that blackened the Golden City. As the story goes, the ritual consumed a vast quantity of lyrium and the blood of 100 slaves. But was it the deaths that bridged the worlds, or simply the blood and lyrium, or both? Demon sees every opportunity, every tear in the veil, to enter our world. Once the veil is torn, it is extremely difficult to mend, and some say impossible.
Touch it.
Seek a way to mend the tears in the veil. You found a tear in the veil that provides a glimpse of the Fade. Given the non-physical nature of these strange phenomena, there is nothing you can do about them in the real world. Where is this? 'Cause I don't know about you, but I don't see nothing.
Must fight. Shall be done. As you say.
More health poultices, yes.
I shall do it.
Dragon
It has
bone.
begun.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Is that a hand? Totally looks like a hand. It's a little disconcerting. Whoa! Big guy. Lighted shadow wolf. Awesome. Wow, they just took out Ogren like nobody's business.
Shall be done.
Jeez.
That was a close one.
Yeah, I'd say. Holy crap, they just tore you a new one, man. Kristoff's locket. Wait, why did I get Kristoff's locket, but... It's a quest item? Plot item. Dragon bone. Kristoff's locket. Oh, it's a gift. This might have been Kristoff's camp, but has not been used for days. Makeshift shelter, he must be nearby. Deeper into the marshes, my friends. Oh, great. Why do you guys hate Ogren so much?
Our skill has won the day. As you say.
Gosh darn it, I just want to pick up the silver ring. Ripped page. The Baroness's secret. The veil is weak near the stone circle. Perhaps it's my rituals, but I suspect it has always been weak here. I feel traces of old and ancient magic. Maybe this is what drew me. I think the girls feel it too. As we approached the circle, they sensed something was wrong. With me? Did they fear me? Something about this place is changing them, claiming them for its own. It is conceivable that using their blood to reinvigorate me traps their souls in the Fade. Perhaps they become the same demons, ghosts, spirits, who invade my dreams. No, it doesn't matter. They are nothing. Peasants! While I am a baroness of Orlais. There's the next dragon bone. I think that's 3 of 4.
Are you quite sure? Are you quite sure? Are you quite sure?
Interesting, okay. So these tears have demons on the other side of them. Mark of the Divine. Ooh. Alright, Ogren, what are you wearing right now? Willpower and Constitution, Strength and Dexterity. Just gonna go ahead and throw that on you. Get that bonus to healing. Is that a message in a bottle? No. There's more.
Are you quite sure?
It's not possible to pass through. There's got to be a way, right? Just gonna do this. Oh. That's disgusting.
Shall be done.
The Children. That's not a terrifying name at all. The Children appear to be twisted mutations of Darkspawn. They have set even Hurlocks, Genlocks, and Ogres to fleeing. The monsters appear first as childer grubs, gruesome larval creatures that wriggle on the ground. This is the only vulnerable stage of their development. To squish them is to do the world a favor. They look kind of like the Predator, an Alien versus Predator.
Interesting. A new form of Darkspawn?
Why would we suddenly be seeing new forms of Darkspawn? This isn't even a blight.
That is a good question, dude. That is a very good question. Oh, there's Kristoff. Dying out.
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come. And the mother, she was right. The mother is always right.
Did she say you'd pay for killing a Grey Ward? Cocky, snarky.
The mother, she is no prophet, but she is most clever. Oh yes, that she is. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift.
What? What the crap just happened? What just happened?